Wagwan, my loves. It's Knowledge Butterfly. As always, sending you guys out peace, blessings, love, and abundance. On this Thursday. Let me tell you something. First off, the days of the week, like the brain ain't been computing the days of the week this particular week. Like I can tell that I'm definitely getting more into living into the now because that shit right now is not even computing. But I definitely want to shout and big up all of you guys out here in YouTube land. Appreciate you guys for tuning into my video. Also, I appreciate my new subscribers. And of course, I appreciate everybody that's been here with me, um, follow me on my journey, and, connecting with me over here. We here. Um, so, let me just say this. I was going through my YouTube channel. I'm actually about to clean it up because I'm about to redo my playlist. I'm about to shorten it and clean it up some because I just feel the need to do that. You know what I'm saying? Every now and then you got to go and do some organization. So I feel like some Virgo energy is coming out of me right now. But I was scrolling through and I was seeing, okay, see how many people viewed this video, and numbers is really in my head right now. So when I see a number, I think of the energy that number brings, because each of the numbers have their own flavor, their own traits, their own attributes. And I saw the Drake video that I did, the Drake energy reading, and I was like, okay, I see six likes and 2 dislikes. And the old me would have felt that in her heart chakra and would have been sad and would have been like wanting to cry, like, why don't they like me? Where I am right now, I looked at it and I felt nothing. I felt no emotions about the 6 that liked it or the 2 that disliked it. Like, it meant nothing. However, that 6 and that 2 meant something to me because the 62 is the mirror of my birthday, which is 26. So I was like, oh shit, I got that 62 energy, I got that 26 energy, going on, that number 8 energy, because the universe keeps speaking the number 8 to me, which I said in a previous video. And here we are on 8-8, the Lion's Gate. If you want more information on what the Lion's Gate is, I did a video last year during this time explaining what that energy is. So go check that video out. You just go and scroll through. But like I said, I'm about to clean up my playlist anyway. But anywho's, I was honestly debating a few days ago if I was even going to keep the option for people being able, like whether I was going to disable that for people being able to like, dislike, or comment on my videos, because it don't really matter if people say positive or negative things in the grand scheme of it. As when I say don't matter, I mean it doesn't make or break me. It doesn't boost my self-esteem or make my self-esteem go down. It doesn't do any of those things. Now what I do is I give gratitude and appreciation for those people who comment and say that something has touched their life in a positive way or impacted them in a positive way or giving them clarity on something, because that's what the fuck I'm here for. That's the reason why. Well, that's one of the reasons why I'm doing this. Of course, I started out doing these videos because in the very beginning of my spiritual journey, I had no one to talk to about this type of stuff. There was nobody. The one person who I did have to talk to was my sister, and she distanced herself from me. Her and her children. She had distanced herself from me. I didn't pull away from her. She pulled away from me. But now I definitely understand why. It was definitely meant to be. It was definitely divine. But then my feelings was hurt. So me doing the YouTube videos helped me connect with people who were also curious and hungry for hidden knowledge and who wanted to know what in the hell was going on with themselves. So this was a way for me to connect with that world, because we live in alternate realities. Okay, we live in alternate realities. The ones of us who are conscious that this shit is not what we were told it was, and then we have the ones who don't question anything, who don't see anything wrong with it, who are stuck in their 9 to 5, who are stuck on reality TV shows, and who are stuck on what their hairstyle gonna look like, or they gotta they're stuck on the physical, everything physical basically. And so I definitely get why um I definitely get why we go to YouTubers and we're magnetized to, and the universe um, matches us up based upon the law of attraction with certain YouTubers, because we need that when we first get into consciousness. We need that, because most of the time you're gonna be the only one who thinks the way you think, that realizes that shit ain't right, you know. um Shit, was that really where I was? Because let me go back. um I was talking about disabling the comments, but and the like and dislike. But for right now, I'm gonna leave that. Getting back to that, right now I'm gonna leave that, because I do realize that um, that's a process that I was the reason why I kept the like and the dislike initially, and also kept the comments, is because I wanted to allow myself to get the negative stuff and not allow it to phase me. And now that I'm at the point where it don't phase me either way, that's why eventually that will probably go away. And it's not because I don't appreciate and give gratitude to the ones who are actually seeing a difference in their life, and they're able to relate to me and connect to me on a spiritual level, because that's what I'm here for. I'm not about Drake the artist. Like, I could really give a fuck about, you know, what Drake do every day, who he date in, or any of that shit. I did a Drake energy reading based upon me teaching myself cardology and how to read cards. You know what I'm saying? And allow myself to get comfortable with that. So when I do a video like that, it's literally me trying out something new and putting it out there into YouTube land, so that I'm putting that energy out into the universe. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm magnetizing that energy, because I'm making myself vulnerable by doing something I've never done before. I'm putting my vulnerability out there. All right, it don't matter if you like it, dislike it. One female commented, you know, I was really feeling you. Not saying this is how her voice is. I was really feeling you until you said that Jesus Christ wasn't a real man. And I liked it. I actually loved the comment, because not to be a bitch, but I loved the comment, because I said, you know what? I appreciate you. I appreciate you for realizing you did not need to follow me, because I am not about Jesus Christ being a real Messiah that walked this earth. I realized that he was a symbol and an example, and I don't knock him, I don't down him, I don't be like, people stupid because you still follow Jesus Christ. I realized that the dead is dead, therefore they are the walking dead. Therefore the walking dead don't need to follow anything that I do, because I am alive. Okay, I am living. I am the living word. Okay, you know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to get that out real quick. But anywho's, I have done this whole 8 minute and some odd video about that. But really, what I wanted to talk about is that this spiritual journey, y'all, is not for the weak at heart. It is definitely a test. It is it's a test, because you have to have what they say in the church. You gotta have a testimony. You gotta have a testimony. You have to have something you can look back on, and you can tell and show other people that you went through the fire, but you came out. You know what I'm saying? You literally are the phoenix from the ashes. You know what I'm saying? And it's a lot of people will say, well, you know, you gotta do the work, which is true. You do have to do the spiritual work. Can't nobody do it for you. You can watch 20,000 YouTubers, conscious YouTubers, and if you're not putting in work on your own, then you're not going nowhere. It's not helping you. You're not benefiting. You're not growing. You're stagnant. Or you could have, you know, watched 2 YouTubers that you connected with, and you followed some things that they may have said that they did or they tried, and it worked for you. Or you could have tried it and it didn't work for you, but all in all, you still are doing the work, because you're looking to to find what allows for you to connect with who you truly are. And that's really what this spirituality is all about, is finding your true authentic voice, your true authentic self, and being okay with who you are, loving who you are, loving the fact that you went through certain things because you realized that lesson taught you exactly what you needed to know in order for you to be who you are right now, this very moment. You know what I'm saying? That's the only time you really look back at the past. And I said that before, is when you seeing how far you've come, how you've grown. You know what I'm saying? Um, so don't down yourself or knock yourself because you feel the need to like connect with certain YouTubers. As long as you're not looking at this person like this is your savior in Jesus Christ, and they're gonna help you, and by grabbing your hand and saving you, you know what I'm saying? Because that's what Hollywood has done. Hollywood has told us that you need a knight in shining armor, or you need some type of savior, some type of hero. But you're supposed to become the Haru, the hero. You're supposed to become that for yourself. And that's the hard work. That's where the hard work comes in. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I totally understand wanting to connect with other people, because when you first get into it, you realize that it is a journey can be very lonely. And when you can connect with somebody on YouTube and they spitting some knowledge, it's a beautiful thing. But as Brother Panic likes to say, and I've actually said this in other videos as well, if that knowledge, you don't see that knowledge becoming wisdom with that person, and you don't see that wisdom becoming understanding, you see that that person is really like being more being more driven by their ego, because they want to boast about the knowledge they, but they're not telling you really nothing. They're not telling you that I went through this, that I read these books, or that I did this. You know, I tried these different things. I've even posted and talked about some of the rituals that I've done, like during the moon, because I'll do a new moon and a full moon ritual in a heartbeat, and I still do full moon and new moon rituals, but they just become more personalized to me. You know what I'm saying? Because I've watched other YouTube videos when people said they done certain things and that it didn't connect with me, because guess what? My ancestors are different from their ancestors. So I'm learning how to connect with my own ancestors and tweak that the way that is more fitting for my own DNA, and to pull out and activate certain things in my own DNA. That's what it's all about. You know, you do the hokey pokey and you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. Hokey pokey. Nah, seriously. But anywho's, yeah, so it's really about finding your own way. Finding your own way to your own hidden light. And then getting that hidden light to shine on the outside. Shine bright like a diamond. I love that. I love that song. Shout out to Rihanna for that song. But what was I saying? Oh, I was just telling y'all that it's okay. It's okay that you connect with a certain YouTuber and you listen to them and you like, you know what, this nigga get me, or you know what, this bitch get me. You know what I'm saying? This king or queen get me. This god or goddess get me. Whatever terminology you choose to use. I just choose to use a lot of other things, nigga and all those things like that, because I have an understanding of the etymology, and it's not the negative way that they made it to be. A lot of things, sidebar, a lot of things that they tried to use in a negative connotation because they wanted to hit us on the emotional level in order for us not to use those powerful words that lift us up. But you'll notice that in the melanated community, we continue to use a lot of these words because deep down inside, we know, we unconsciously know that that shit is not what they said it is. But anyways, like I said, getting back to YouTubers, you continue to listen to or rock with whoever you rock with, and know that I understand that it's because you need somebody to connect with, because you probably don't have nobody in your circle. All the people that you grew up with, your siblings, your parents, they probably don't get it. They don't get you. They might think you weird now. You might seem crazy now. You might seem disconnected now. And again, that's because you're living in an alternate reality. And even though we are all living on quote unquote earth, when I say alternate reality, I mean that your vibration is totally different. They are vibrating in their lower chakras. They are living in their lower three houses. All right. A lot of people are living in their root chakra with that Mars aggressive energy, where there's a lot of fucking anger and there's a lot of resentment, and it includes a lot of women. women are living in that lower Mars energy and that lower Venus energy, and it's a lot of Mars energy because you got a lot of women who act like they motherfucking niggas. Okay, they literally on the outside look like a woman, but on the inside, their vibration is coming off as very masculine. That's why they feel the need to have to be so feminine on the outside, so much makeup and a whole bunch of hair and all these other things, because they're trying to overcompensate for the energy that they're giving out. They're trying to balance it on the outside when you have to do the work on the inside. That's a whole nother story, which I might do. I think I will do a video on the over emasculation of women in society. But you know, the divine feminine is coming back up, so you got to have the opposite side of the coin that's also playing out, because that's dying out too. But anywho's goodness, this video really is just me getting out the fact that don't let anybody tell you that now you need to stop watching these conscious YouTubers, now you need to stop doing this, stop doing that. The only reason you might need to stop watching somebody is if it's hindering you from growing. If you feel like you got to go to this person, tune into their channel every day because you need to get the answers that you've been seeking, that's a problem. Now, the way the universe works is, yes, the universe will tell you, your higher self will tell you and guide you and say, you need to turn on this person today. That used to happen to me all the time. I've listened to RFG, The Chosen One. I actually started out with him and Dr. Delbert Blair at the beginning. Universal Frequencies, and I still listen to Universal Frequencies. Dr. Delbert Blair, sometimes I'll get into his stuff, but it hasn't been for a while. I've listened to Bobby Hemmitt, Brother Panic, and Blue Pill and Red Pill on Black Magic 363, because I tune into Father Rich's channel, because you know he'll have a lot of conscious people. That's how I got in contact and got knowledge of Aquarius Maximus. But those are the main ones that I got into, and I did a lot of Universal Frequencies because our energies are similar with the crystals and the ones to live more in the positive vibrational frequencies than living in the lower frequencies and the lower vibrational energy. So I did the circuit of listening to conscious people, and I've learned a lot from all of those people. So I even did a video talking about the spiritual Underground Railroad and paying homage to the ones that came before, the ones that put in the work, so we don't have to do as much as they did, because they literally planted the seeds in the collective consciousness in order for us to even be at the point we are now, so that we learn so much quicker than them reading a million books. However, I say all that to say that yes, you can still listen to those people. Don't feel pressured that you need to just cut out everybody and you have to do it yourself, because I get everybody needs that. When you don't have people around you in the physical that can get you, just don't allow that to be your only knowledge. Seeking knowledge is in every way you can seek knowledge. It's not just through YouTube, because of the time that we living in. It's also through reading books. It's also through meditating and tapping into your inner gnosis, your inner knowledge, your inner wisdom. Tapping into that, because I can't tell you how many times I have meditated and information came out of nowhere, and I'm like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? And oh, I get it. Like an aha moment. Those are your aha moments when it comes from the inside. You don't normally, when you read a book normally, you're like, okay, this makes sense. But when it comes from the inside, it's like the light bulb really does go off. So this video was just really about me saying that I understand how difficult it can be to be on a spiritual journey. It's much easier to live in the alternate reality, in that negative vibration, in that physical vibration, and with all this craziness going on in the world, being your only stresses being you working this job and you got to pay these bills and you got to do this and you got to do that. And I get that, how blessed I've been, because I haven't worked nobody's job for 2 years. I did lift 2017. June 2017 was the last time I had a job on paper. And so all the other energy I've done, I've put into YouTube. I've been giving to y'all, and giving to the collective consciousness. That's why I say my spiritual bank account is very wealthy, because I've done 100 some videos, but I put my heart and soul into every single video. Your heart is your soul, first off. I put my soul into every single video, and that's why I do videos when I truly feel it, because I want it to come from the place of my heart chakra. I don't ever want to do something because I feel like I need to do a video, or I feel like I need to give y'all some information. If I'm not giving you information coming from a real place, from where I am right now, then I'm just wasting your time. And time is money. You know what I'm saying? Your time is energy. Money is energy. You feel me? So that's all I really wanted to say, you guys. Keep doing you, keep learning, keep growing, keep going inside. And then sometimes you will go outside and watch somebody's videos, and that will actually help you answer some questions that you had meditated on. Your higher stuff might say, go listen to this video. You meditated on it, and maybe you're not ready to trust in your inner intuition. That's why I love the fact that I can see that I have subscribers. I have my vibe tribe. I have my butterflies. Y'all are all at different levels. That's how it was when I came into it. I was listening to people at totally different levels. Nobody was at the same level. So I was getting different perspectives, not only because it's different energy I'm listening to, but also because these people are at different levels of their spiritual growth. This person's been doing it for over a decade. This person's been doing it for 2 years. You see what I'm saying? So now that I've had a whole year of experience of doing videos, I have more appreciation for everybody that's out there that's really putting themselves out there and doing YouTube videos, and that really are doing it from a place of love, and doing it because they really do care about sharing their experience with people and helping others raise their consciousness. So I am going to end the video on that note, because I that 8 keep going around, so I was going to say round and round we go. Tupac. Not, I get around, but, just round and round I can go when I get to talking. So, like I said, I'm going to end the video on this note, guys. If you want to subscribe to my channel, you can click on the link in the video. I just updated my description box. I love it. I love my new descriptions. But I have my knowledge butterfly information in there, so you can follow me on my social medias. I actually just realized I didn't add my Heal Soul Instagram on there, so I'll add that after I finish this video. But so yeah, I have the knowledge butterfly social media information. I also have my love donation, so you can support my channel. I have the 2 avenues you can do that through CashApp and PayPal, and I added the information for you to send your inquiries to the Holistic Energy Alchemist right here. What's that country music star that loves to do that? Blake Shelton. I used to watch The Voice. You can see. So you can reach out to me for a free consultation, and then we can go from there to see what type of energy work you want to get done. And right now I've been reading a couple of numerology books. I've actually gotten into numerology beforehand, but these 2 books are really, really detailed. One is I never remember the name of it. It's something about sacred ancient symbols or something like that. I'll have to get you the name. The second one is the Complete Idiot's Guide to Numerology. Them idiots guides be so good, and it's giving me a more of a quick breakdown of all the different types of what's the word I'm looking for? Numbers that impact your life, your core numbers. So that's the one I'm reading currently, but I finished reading the first one, which actually broke down the Hebrew numbers, letters, and how those all tie to each other. And it's crazy because back in 2003 I wanted to learn Hebrew, and here I go in 2018 and 2019 reading books that teach you about the Hebrew letters and the Kabbalah and the Tree of Life and the 22 letters and the tarot cards and how those tie into each other and all of that. So it just shows you how you put something out into the universe. And yeah, it took what, 15 years, but here I am doing it. So but yeah, so inquiries for Heal Soul, send it to the Holistic Energy Alchemist at gmail.com. I have the information at the description box as well. I appreciate you guys for sticking with me. Sometimes I just need to get these things out. Like I said, you know, the universe has, actually, last thing, the universe has connected me with two soul sisters, and I love them very much, and I appreciate them very much. And that's because I had walked this journey alone. I was the hermit in this motherfucker for 2 years. And the universe said, here you go. You're 2 years strong. You went 2 years strong, and here you go. Here's some two sisters who, you know, vibrating with you, and your hearts are in sync. You know what I'm saying? So I really appreciate them. I really do. But I appreciate you guys too. I love you so much. You guys have a beautiful day. Peace, my loves.